Hi, Michelle here with Straw-Bearie.com. I'm a teacher, I'm a crafter, and I'm a DIYer. And today, this is for all my fellow teacher friends. It's about making seating charts that help, especially during a time when I'm having to teach virtually and in person at the same time. I had no idea that one of the hardest things about doing virtual and in-person school at the same time was going to be taking attendance. My school uses a software program for gradebooks and attendance called Skyward, and Skyward will allow you to make a seating chart online that has their pictures on it. But I have 7th and 8th graders in the same class, and they're considered two separate classes. And I can combine them into a list, but I cannot combine their seating charts. So I printed them out on cardstock and I cut them all out, and I put Zig two-way glue on the back. So this glue is, if you use it while it's wet, it is permanent. But if you wait until it dries and gets tacky, it's a removable repositional glue. So I waited until it dried, and then I started putting my students on my seating chart. So I used just some blank pictures, some extra ones that I had cut out to remind me of how big the rows were, because I'm trying to space my kids out as much as possible, so I have more rows than normal. In my room I have like 4, I actually have 5 rows, but one I'm not using yet. So I put all my virtual kids at the bottom, and then I started putting all of my in-person kids in the rows that they would be in the classroom. And it worked out really well. Then you take this and you put it inside of a page protector. And that page protector is awesome because now I have it in my teacher binder, and each class period I can go with my dry erase marker and I can look at my kids who are remote on Zoom and go, okay, Chris, you're here today. Susan, you're here. Bill, you're here. Donna, I see you. Good. Oh, there's Jim. And then I can look at my students who are in person. And I usually actually do the opposite. I look and I go, okay, top row's all there. Next row, you're all there. Oops, Elizabeth is absent. I'll put an X over her. And oh, front row, Lydia, you're absent. And I will put an X over her. And then I can go to my grade book to where my list is and go, okay, and mark everybody with the correct attendance. Then, after the class period's over, I can just take an eraser, since it's dry erase, and erase all of my markings, and it's fresh and ready to go for the next day. And so I have done this for each of my 8 class periods, because we have 9 periods a day, and it's awesome and wonderful. And just FYI, this is one of the most amazing things. Take a pom-pom ball, just a regular kids type pom-pom ball, and hot glue it to the lids of your markers or the ends of your dry erase markers so that you always have an eraser. I also color coordinated the cardstock that I put the attendance on. So each class period is a different color. So when I see lime green, I know that's first period. When I have a child who can't handle sitting where they're sitting, all I have to do is take this out, and I'm like, all right, Beverly, you are talking too much to Lydia and Denise, so I'm going to move you up here between Marshall and Garrett. Or I might, we have, students can go virtual at any time, so it can be, oh, Connie, you got sick and you're going to be virtual from now on? Okay, I'm going to move you down to the bottom to where my virtual kids are. And we have on-ramps where students can come back to school. And so at those times, we have them about once a month. At those times I can go, oh, okay, Donna, you're coming to school. You're going to sit here. And it's super easy. Marilyn, you're coming back. All right, you're going to sit here. And it's super easy to rearrange and move my kids depending on where they're going to be virtual or in person, and moving them around. Then I just put it back in the page protector and I'm ready to go again. I hope that this idea helped out somebody. If it did, please give this video a like. If you just like all the little pictures that I drew, since I couldn't show you my real students, give me a thumbs up for that. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications bell, and have an awesome, wonderful day. Toodles!